Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Nicole and today we are going to be doing a haul slash unboxing. So this is technically going to be part 2 of my hobonichi haul. I'll link part 1 for you down below in the description, but that was everything that I ordered directly from hobonichi, and this is my jet pens order. And then also this happened to come on the same day I was going to film this video, so I'm also going to be including a small Virgo and paper haul because this is like directly related to what I bought from jet pens. So let's get started. So this is my jet pens order. Probably should have opened this before because I'm sure that this bubble wrap tape sound is not pleasing, but here it is. Okay, so I did get a few other things from jet pens at the same time. This is the Uniball Signo in 0.28. I'm finding that my 0.38 pens are just too thick for my preference, so I decided to try the 0.28 Uniball Signo because I've heard good things about it. And then I also got this Midori clear cover. This is the A5 one day, one page cover. So it's not the standard A5 clear cover that I have been using. I think from what I've seen of other people who use this, it's a little bit too big for the Hobonichi Cousin full year, but it's better than the A5 normal cover, which is just a little bit too small. So I will put this on at the end and show you guys how it fits. But this is the main event. This is the Hobonichi Cousin. So this was missing from my Japan haul, but that's because I wanted to order it from jet pens because they are the only place that I could find the Chinese version of the Cousin. So let's open this up. And then you get the sample of the new Tomoe River paper. Yeah, haven't tried it out. Kind of scared too. I think I will stay with Hobonichi just because I like the brand and I like the products. And obviously, like, it's not like they're choosing to move away from the paper and like other companies are still going to be using it. Like, they had no choice. So I don't know, we'll see. But here it is. This is the simplified Chinese version of the Cousin. Now, why Jet Pens carries this, I have no idea, but I saw it last year after I'd ordered my Cousin from Japan, and the Chinese version is typically only available like in Chinese web shops or like in China. But for some reason Jet Pens carries it, and I was really excited because my family is actually half Chinese. My mom and her family came over from mainland China when she was little, and I don't know, I feel like this is just, it's very personal to me to have it in Chinese just for that reason. I can't read simplified Chinese, nor do I speak Mandarin, but I don't know. It makes me feel closer to it. I don't know if that's stupid or not, but I don't know. That's why I wanted to try this out. Also, on jet pens, at least from the item description, I think there are tiny like aesthetic differences. Like, it's not, like, obviously the language is different, but I think there are some like small design changes. For what reason, I don't know, but I do want to sort of open this up and sort of compare them for me and for you, I guess, if you're interested in the Chinese version. First thing, it's blue. I really like that. I like blue. I think the Japanese version is gray and the English version is red, but I really like the blue. So there's that right off the bat. So let's see, opening it up. Okay, yeah, so I have my 2022 Cousin here, and the first thing, like the first difference that I see is that, okay, so the Chinese one is on the bottom, but in the Japanese version, you have a gray Saturday and a red font Sunday, but both weekend days in the 2023 Chinese Cousin are red. So both weekends are the same color. I don't know if that makes a difference to me, whether like I feel some sort of way, but I don't hate it, obviously. I think I'm just used to seeing the two different colors, but I kind of like this. And then it's the same way here. So I know for a fact that the Saturdays are a dark gray and then the Sundays are a red. You know what? I think I actually like it when it comes to this perpetual calendar style. I do think I enjoy this. Just seeing them as a block, not necessarily like Saturday and Sunday, but the weekend as a whole. I think I really like that. So compared to the 2022 Japanese, which obviously I fell off on using this page, but I think it looks a lot cleaner. But I mean, like I said, these are very small differences. To some though, like small differences might be like huge game changers, and I know that I might feel that way. So yeah, I just wanted to point these out. So there's that, and then I don't think there's really anything except for, once again, Saturday is red here. One thing I will point out though is that in the Japanese version you have the kanji underneath the numerals, but you don't have that on the Chinese version. You just have the 2022 in numerals at the top. So going through all of the months, will be the same. Now the weeklies, we open to a blank weekly in the Japanese cousin. So the only differences I see here are we've got obviously the red Saturday that's been constant throughout the entire Chinese version. And then it looks like here we have the month and the week switch. So in the Chinese version, you have the month in the blue box and the week number below it. And then in the Japanese version, you have the week number in the blue box and the month below it. So the turning the page to a new year is exactly the same. And then something that I saw on the item description in Jet Pens that was a huge game changer. So like I said, small things might not mean anything to anybody, but this was something that if it were true, because for some reason I don't always trust item description pictures. I don't know why. Like, it's not like they're lying to me, but sometimes I have to see it to like really believe that it's different. And oh my God, it is. Okay, this is huge. So as you can see, there is no quote on the monthly cover pages, I guess they're called, where in the Japanese version, you have a quote here at the top. And oh my gosh, you guys, this is huge. This is one of those small things that absolutely makes a huge difference to me personally, seeing as the reason that I hate really most English planners is because they have quotes. But there's no quote up here. It's just a blank page, and I hope it's like that for every month. Oh my gosh, it is. This is huge, you guys. Okay, I'm like so excited. Okay, editing Nicole here. I went on the Hobonichi website to try and find out if there were going to be quotes still included in the Japanese version. It looks like they took the quote off of the top that I showed you in this year's version, but there still are words at the bottom. So I think it has something to do with like the season and like what foods and such are popular. I'll put a picture up on the screen because I'm doing a bad job of explaining it, but there still is something at the bottom of the page where in the Chinese version, it's just a totally blank page. Oh my gosh, this is great. Obviously, like I said, can't read simplified Chinese. So the fact that there are quotes on the daily pages, like in the other versions, doesn't bother me as much as if it were in English. I was mentioning this, I think, in either my first haul video or my first impressions of the lineup video. And someone agreed with me that they also wanted the Japanese version, but also because it's easier to write over a language that's not English and still be able to read it. And I had never thought about that because usually I don't write this far down on the page, but that's another thing to consider, is that if you're going to be using most of the page, maybe it would be easier to read something that you write over Japanese or Chinese instead of English. So if you're not into quotes, that is something to think about. But like I said, this doesn't bother me because I can't read it. So it looks like the daily pages are all very similar, but I mean, that blank monthly cover page is huge. Like I can't believe it. I'm so happy. So it looks also like all of the colors are the same. Let me know in the comments what your favorite color grid in the cousin is, because I was thinking about this a lot, and I think mine is this August like dark blue, and I think it's my favorite. I don't know. Let me know your favorite down below. But that all looks very similar. You still got the calendar at the bottom. This looks very similar. So let's move on to the back pages. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. I wonder if this is new for all of the 2023 planners, or if this is a decision made for the Chinese version, but this has dot grid in the back and this has grid. That's so interesting that they would change that, like just for that version and not for all of them. If you bought an English or Japanese planner, let me know if there's dot grid in the back of yours or if it's grid like it normally is, or has been in the past couple years at least that I've used the planner. That is so interesting. I actually like don't really use these pages at all. But I mean, if I did use that, I'd be kind of disappointed in this. I actually like grid a lot better than I like dot grid. Wow, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, let me know down below because I'm very curious. But you still got the timetable back here, the graph paper, the favorites. You still got the My 100, which I always want to use, but I never do. And then you also have this 365-day checkoff, which is interesting. And I like it, but I don't know how I would use it because the only thing that I track yearly is my cycle. And I don't think that this is the most conducive way to track that. But if I can think of something that I'd be willing to commit to tracking for a whole year, which is, I mean, not likely, but I mean, it could happen. This would be really, oh my gosh, hold on, sorry. Look, this one's outlined like a kitty. That is so cute. But I'd like to use this, but I don't know how yet. So if you have any ideas on how to use this page, let me know. Ooh, some like awards. Is this, okay, maybe I shouldn't really be talking about whether this is the same or different because they could have changed this for all of them, but I'm just gonna end up showing you, I think, what pages are back here. Okay, editing Nicole here. I went back on the Hobonichi website to try and figure out whether these pages were included or not. And for the pages that are just text and purely informational, I'm not sure what these pages even say, so I don't want to say definitively whether they are or are not in the Japanese version. But for the like worksheet ones that are interactive and fillable, it looks like the award page and also the 2 travel pages are exclusive to the Chinese cousin. They're not in the Japanese or the A5 version, but the rest are. And it looks like the Japanese version has a lot more pages if you're into that. These pages are really cool. You've got like this travel by like train list. You have a travel for like airlines, a gift list. I know that that's in the other versions. And then the addresses again are in the other versions, and the personal notes. I never use these back pages, like I said. I think my plan was to use these as a swatch and then cover the rest up with like printed out schedules of things. But that is a little flip, I guess, of this planner in the Chinese version. And now let's go on to the Virgo and paper unboxing. She just came out with her 2023 Hobonichi collection. I wanted to get some of her cousin specific stickers. So this is the freebie. So cute. I love the balloons here. Her lettering is just like to die for. I wish my handwriting looked like that so bad. And I think this style matches the kits that I bought, so I'm really excited. First, I got these couple of small sheets. So I have her lettered days of the month. You get 2 sets of months for the year, and they're very, very cute. So let me grab cousin for size comparison. I don't know where I'm going to use these or if I'm going to use these in my weeks instead, but here's how they sort of compare. Size-wise, looks like most months can fit horizontally, but obviously they'll all fit vertically as well. And then this sheet I bought because I was obsessed with the color combinations that she used for these rainbows. I don't know exactly what I'm going to use this for, but I'm really excited. And then, okay, so we've got a couple kits here. Let me separate these really quickly. Okay, also, before we get into the kits, I also got this larger sheet of months. These are actually on white paper where these 2 sheets were on clear. And for a size comparison here, these will definitely have to fit vertically, but I think that they're just the perfect size. So I have her yearly kits for both the cousin and the weeks. So this is the weekly kit. There's 2 like design themes. One is like a very green, like leafy watercolor-esque design, and this is the other, which is called, I think, pink floral. But this is meant to cover up the first like opening page with the current year and the past year and future years. So I'm so excited for these. This is for the cousin. You've got this box to cover up the previous year, which I haven't decided if I'm going to use or if I want to save the sticker for somewhere else in the planner. I guess sometimes I do look back on 2021, so I'm not positive yet. I want to cover it up. But then you have the 2024 year covers, and then you have the current year 2023. And her lettering, I swear to God, it's just to die for. So there's that. And then this is meant for the perpetual calendar section or the future log or whatever you want to call it. So you've got like these strips that go over here and cover this up. And then you also have these bottom boxes. And then you've got these strips here, which are meant to cover up these, like how in February, there's only 28 days. So there's 3 extra boxes. You've got strips to cover those up. And then the little flag cover up these bullet points here. So yeah, oh wait, we're not done. I wanted to put on that clear cover to show you guys how it fit. Oh gosh, I'm throwing things. Okay, so here it is. Sorry, I had to do that off camera. I was struggling. But so as you can see, it is a little bit bigger. And I think once this crease sort of goes away and it like chunks up a little bit, it'll be fine. If I hate it, if I end up thinking that it's too loose, I can always either trim it in the back and make it tight enough to fit, or I can switch back to the regular A5 that I stretched out. I think this will be just fine. If you don't want to go through the hassle of stretching out a regular A5 Midori clear cover, the 1 day 1 page is totally an option. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it and you guys are excited about the upcoming planner year. I feel like it's a little bit early, but I don't know, I'm excited nonetheless. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, thank you so much. If you liked this video and want to give it a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel, I'd really, really appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.